this to Boeing, and this morning Boeing says, "Oh, by the way, we're
closing the factory.
We're cutting 4,500 employees between now and June."
Yeah, and we're going to put them in China. We're going to hire Chinese counterparts, and we're going to build our planes in China.
And where this money came from that
we loaned it to the buyers. Makes it even worse. Think about this.
Who loaned it to?
China's going to buy an airplane from Boeing.
Right.
So we at the Exim Bank give China a loan, and I'm just using China. Pick your country.
Right.
Here's a loan to buy that airplane. Now we essentially are on the hook for the airplane. We the taxpayers, because if the buyer defaults, Boeing already got paid. Right? We're on the hook. It's like a guarantee, the Exim Bank. Only worse, because we actually provide the funding through the bank, the Export-Import Bank.
Where does that money come from?
Well, where do you think it comes from? It comes from taxpayers' pockets. It's, this idea that we're going to favor our buddies with this special sweetheart deal while making you, the general public, pay for it. Again, it's so entrenched in everything they do that you can see why they would rather have the front runner from the other party, who they know is in the deal, win than some upstart from their own party. Same is true on the Democrat side. They would rather see a Republican, other than Donald Trump, win than to upset the apple cart and give Bernie the nomination. They just couldn't do it.
Because they don't know what Bernie's going to do.
No, he might say, hey, that's the stupidest deal in the world. Let's just shut that down and divert the money to Head Start. Suddenly, the deals that were forged over decades just come crumbling down on both sides, and the entire, what do they call it, oligarchy. Thank you, Lyndon LaRouche.
Well, my theory is that Donald beats Hillary Clinton and would lose against Bernie. That's just my theory.
You could be right.
That's just my theory.
You could be right.
I don't know why I think that.
You could be right. But I'm pleased to hear this morning that the pledge is officially off.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Out in the open.
Donald says, openly
saying, if Donald Trump wins the nomination, we won't vote for him. We won't support him. That's it. We'll vote for the other side. So party unity? No. Structured deal unity. That's what we're all about. And if at the end of the day he wins and all our deals are going to fall apart, then we'd rather see the other side win. I mean, that's exactly the way that the Jackson race played out, exactly to a point. When at the end of the game it was obvious Jackson was going to be in there, they started applying pressure from all quarters.
Because was going to take over the central bank.
Essentially, he was upsetting everything about the way they did business back then.
Kind of like a Trump.
And
they did everything, and they didn't care whether it was his party or they didn't care.
Do you want that crazy man to be the president?
Crazy man?
Oh, he's a crazy man.